thoughts. Okay. My first thing is,
I'll let you go off. I have my own. I'll let you go off with yours.
well, it's funny because you don't even know what I'm going to say because we haven't even
Oh,
talked
I
about it.
don't. Oh,
Um, my one of my issues, and I'm trying not to be picky because, as I've said multiple times, this is what I wanted. I wanted Cody to have his rematch against Roman. I didn't want it to be Rock Roman. So I feel like I don't have a leg to stand on in this argument because I feel like I don't have a right to complain about anything because I am getting what I want. So why am I
mhm.
complaining? I'm just going to complain because if this is a storyline that we're going with, then I want it to be better. And right now, I feel like The Rock is not 100% committed to this character. I don't think that he can't stay in character. Like throughout all of SmackDown, we see him arriving at SmackDown in his truck. The first thing he does is smile, like his big smile, and then it's like he realizes, oh shit, like I'm supposed to be a bad guy. So then he's like, you know, he comes out at the end of SmackDown. Immediately he's pointing to the goosebumps. Brother, no, we can't act like you're like, oh my God, I can't believe this reaction. Oh my God, this is so great. You can't act like that. You're supposed to just be like, fuck these people, you know? Second or third, um, when the cameras went off, he was going around like fist bumping kids.
Because he knows that's who
But
he is
brother,
now.
no, be in
But
character because this is the thing.
then
Did you hear that people were like not booing him? There was like really no boos, and it's like you're not doing a good enough job to get people to hate you because it can't just be the only time they hate The Rock is when it's against Cody. It's like they need to get to a level where it's like, no, we hate The Rock because then again, as I've said, when he turns on Roman at Mania, everybody is going to be like, oh my God, right? But it's like you need to get to the complete opposite feeling about him to then be that satisfied when it happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like everyone says the opposite of love is hate. You hate people the most that you used to love. And it's like, okay, but we need to get to that point with The Rock. You can't just be kind of like, The Rock's whatever. It's like, no, you need people to be like, fuck The Rock. Like, you need everybody to be saying that. And it can't be just when he's like
see, I
talking to Cody or like maybe taking the match away. You know what I mean? It needs to be like, I was just hoping that he would be more committed to the whole thing so that it would be
I
easier
thought
for
he was.
everybody to hate him. Do you know what I'm
I
saying?
thought he was very committed, and other than the
I
good,
didn't get it.
though I legitimately love this because it really feels like we're going to blur the lines with TKO and WWE, and The Rock was TKO personified into a person with what they wanted for
Mm.
WrestleMania, and this screams pivot in such a big way
That's
because The Rock
that's an
was saying how he was like, "You had it in your hands, you had all this," and it's probably his true feelings. He probably wanted to do it, but they're going in with the Cody thing and the Cody crybabies. Like it's the it's one of the few times that, and it seems like it's now going to be a thing where they are pivoting in what the fans want, and he's like, all right, well, if we're gonna give you what you want, I'm gonna just release my frustrations about it, but it's also best for business. And we got like old school Rock with the trailer park trash comments,
the
the
silk shirt.
the silk when someone said he looks like a fully evolved Ricky Starks, I lost it.
I think yeah, I think part of the reason why other than what I've already said about him not being fully committed, I think part of it is because this wasn't the plan. He wasn't expecting to have to be old school heel Rock, you know what I mean? And so I think that because it was just such a flip of the script so quickly and
Mhm.
unexpectedly, which I still don't understand how this many brains can be in one room and they could not anticipate that people would be pissed about The Rock taking Cody's spot, but whatever. Um, I think that's partially why it's difficult for him to be like 100% committed. Cause to me, it feels like he's 75% there, but like he's just having a hard time of letting go of the like natural things that he does. So it's like, cause don't get out of the truck and smile all cheesy. You're not supposed to be
he's,
happy hearing the crowd
he's
chant for
not.
you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You're not supposed to be going around high fiving kids Like, people are recording everything now, so it's like, I get it, it's
Yeah.
really difficult to be in character 100%, and it's nearly impossible now because it's not the 90s where, you know, everybody can't is still reading the newspaper, you know? Now it's like everybody has cell phones and cameras and whatever, and can upload videos in 2 seconds, so I don't blame him in that aspect. I just wish that he would be, like, be a full-blown dick, dude. Like, don't be doing this. Like, don't be like, "Oh my god, my goosebumps. I'm so excited." Like, don't do that. Um, but like I said, I can't complain really. I shouldn't complain, but I feel like
You
I'm a wrestling
shouldn't.
fan show. I'm allowed to complain about some
You
things.
got to. You